for an entire age of earth. Each of these deities and their respective priests and ministers have attempted to find wisdom in their own lives. The ice age of religious thought can last but a limited time in this great scheme of human existence. The gods of wisdom defiled have had their saga, and their millennium hath become as reality. Each with their own divine path to paradise hath accused the other of heresies and spiritual indiscretions. The ring of the Nibelungen doth carry an everlasting curse, but only because those who seek it think in terms of good and evil, themselves being at all times good. The gods of the past have become as their own devils in order to live. Feebly they play the devil's game to fill their tabernacles and pay the mortgages on their temples. Alas, too long have they studied righteousness, and poor and incompetent devils they make, so they all join hands in brotherly unity, and in their desperation go to Valhalla for their last great ecumenical council. Draweth near in the gloom the twilight of the gods. The ravens of night have flown forth to summon Loki, who hath set Valhalla aflame with the searing trident of the Inferno. The twilight is done. A glow of new light is born out of the night, and Lucifer is risen once more to proclaim, this is the age of Satan. Satan rules the earth. The gods of the rotten are dead. This is the morning of magic and undefiled wisdom. The flesh prevaileth, and a great church shall be builded, consecrated in its name. No longer shall man's salvation be dependent on his self-denial, and it shall be known that the world of the flesh and the living shall be the greatest preparation for any and all eternal delights. Regi Satanas, Ave Satanas, Hail Satan! The gods of the right-hand path have bickered and quarreled for an entire age of earth. Each of these deities and their respective priests and ministers have attempted to find wisdom in their own lives. The ice age of religious thought can last but a limited time in this great scheme of human existence. The gods of wisdom defiled have had their saga, and their millennium hath become as reality. Each with their own divine path to paradise hath accused the other of heresies and spiritual indiscretions. The ring of the Nibelungen doth carry an everlasting curse, but only because those who seek it think in terms of good and evil, themselves being at all times good. The gods of the past have become as their own devils in order to live. Feebly they play the devil's game to fill their tabernacles and pay the mortgages on their temples. Alas, too long have they studied righteousness, and poor and incompetent devils they make, so they all join hands in brotherly unity, and in their desperation go to Valhalla for their last great ecumenical council. Draweth near in the gloom the twilight of the gods. The ravens of night have flown forth to summon Loki, who hath set Valhalla aflame with the searing trident of the Inferno. The twilight is done. A glow of new light is born out of the night, and Lucifer is risen once more to proclaim, this is the age of Satan. Satan rules the earth. The gods of the rotten are dead. This is the morning of magic and undefiled wisdom. The flesh prevaileth, and a great church shall be builded, consecrated in its name. No longer shall man's salvation be dependent on his self-denial, and it shall be known that the world of the flesh and the living shall be the greatest preparation for any and all eternal delights. Regi Satanas, Ave Satanas, Hail Satan! The gods of the right-hand path have bickered and quarreled for an entire age of earth. Each of these deities and their respective priests and ministers have attempted to find wisdom in their own lives. The ice age of religious thought can last but a limited time in this great scheme of human existence. The gods of wisdom defiled have had their saga, and their millennium hath become as reality. Each with their own divine path to paradise hath accused the other of heresies and spiritual indiscretions. The ring of the Nibelungen doth carry an everlasting curse, but only because those who seek it think in terms of good and evil, themselves being at all times good. The gods of the past have become as their own devils in order to live. Feebly they play the devil's game to fill their tabernacles and pay the mortgages on their temples. Alas, too long have they studied righteousness, and poor and incompetent devils they make, so they all join hands in brotherly unity, and in their desperation go to Valhalla for their last great ecumenical council. Draweth near in the gloom the twilight of the gods. The ravens of night have flown forth to summon Loki, who hath set Valhalla aflame with the searing trident of the Inferno. The twilight is done. A glow of new light is born out of the night, and Lucifer is risen once more to proclaim, this is the age of Satan. Satan rules the earth. The gods of the rotten are dead. This is the morning of magic and undefiled wisdom. The flesh prevaileth, and a great church shall be builded, consecrated in its name. No longer shall man's salvation be dependent on his self-denial, and it shall be known.
No, hello. Well, I tell you, I've been gone for, geez, about 10 days, I think, 9, 10 days. Well, I had to buy a whole new system, whole new setup. So, anybody here knows when you buy a brand new computer, it's a real pain in the ass trying to get everything the way you like it and set back up and re-download all your, you know how it goes. So, but from what I see here, it looks like the whole family's here. We got mom, dad, and Pugsley, the little demon kid. So, but I tell you what, this episode is going to be kind of strange. Dave, what's up, Captain Happy? This episode's going to be there's a couple of guys that claim they're military veterans, but I don't know about that. I have to question it. So if there's any military veterans that are going to be in the live chat or anybody you want to bring on by, I think these guys are definitely frauds or fakes and phonies, maybe dishonorable discharge. We're even going to ask the Ouija board how he feels about it. Hey, you think these guys are real veterans? Yeah, I didn't think so either. Shit. This is what they look like right here. Got a foul-mouthed veteran and Florida vet auditor. Yeah, whatever. Whatever any of that's supposed to mean, I don't know. We're going to get into it, though. So we got, obviously, Andre's in the house, too. All right. That's good. Hope you guys can hear me. I really do. So with a brand new setup, it's really, it's tough, man. It was tough getting everything set back up and getting familiar with a new computer. And, oh, man, it was crazy. But anyways, we're going to get into this one. Like I said, if you guys can't hear me, just, put something in the live chat or something. Just let me know, all right?
Okay, so I want to ask the question why because this is how taxpayer dollars are not getting destroyed. How you doing, fellas? How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Good. Can I ask you a question? What's your name and your badge number? Okay. What's your name and your badge number? What's your name and your badge number? Because by law, you're obligated to give me your badge, your name and your badge number. Yeah, you are.
Officer Wynn.
Okay, so officer, what's your name and your badge number?
What's your issue, sir?
The issue is that I've been walking around this park for 50 minutes, and all I see is cops sitting around doing nothing. Yes. Okay, what's your name and your badge number? What was that? Okay, what's your name and your badge number? Okay, good. I'm gonna make all y'all YouTube stars. Let me get your card. I'll let your supervisor know. I'm gonna let your supervisor know y'all hanging out, just doing nothing. Okay? Do remember that you guys work for us. We don't work for you. You're the community. You serve the community. You understand? I'm an auditor. I know what time it is. So hit me with all the questions y'all want. Because I'm not liking that I'm walking around the park and cops are sitting around for an hour. Good. There it is right there. So when you see on YouTube, Mr. Jeff. All right, we got it. Now, I would like for y'all to start doing some work and patrol. and stop sitting around doing nothing.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that. First they bitch about 10 feet. Now he's talking 12 and 14 feet. So they can't even make up their mind what it is. I know it's not a law, but you know how they are. So he don't sound like no veteran to me.
Okay, all right, well, good. Because I'm going to let your supervisor know what y'all doing, because I got it on my phone. I got it all tracked. 50 minutes, almost an hour, y'all sitting around doing nothing. They're selling crack right there on 43rd and 15. Why don't y'all go over there and mess with them? Just walk around and drive around and keep them from people from selling crack. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm asking. I'm a combat veteran. I did 2 tours, 21 years in the military. Why can't you know what I'm saying? And now, let me ask you.
21 years in the military, he can barely speak. Asks questions and yeah, okay, 21 years in the military.
Let me ask you one more question before I leave. What's the worst enemy of a police officer? I bet you don't know. I bet you don't know either. What's the worst enemy of a police officer? Worst enemy. Okay. The worst enemy of another police officer is a bad cop. Another bad police officer who trains you bad, and that's why you got people stepping on people's necks and killing them. You see? So the next time, right, that you see something like that, have you ever reported a bad cop before? You probably haven't, right? Have you ever reported a bad cop before? Okay. You see? You see what I'm saying? Because the police department is really just a giant gang. Y'all just a gang with badges. That's all y'all do. You see what I'm saying? Y'all need to serve the community, and y'all need to do police work. Not sit around on your ass doing nothing, if you excuse my French. Right? Don't sit around and do nothing, because I'm going to come back around here again, and the next call is going to be to your supervisor. Because this is not right. You got people committing crimes over there. You got crimes committed there and stuff like that. Okay, I'm typing a report. Well, from what I understand, my sister-in-law was a narcotics detective for 25 years. She was on Manhattan North homicide and also homicide. And the paperwork was done. You could do it before work.
I'll tell you, this guy is so full of shit. You can tell. Well, if you hear like the video pausing every maybe every 20 seconds, it's not me. I don't know if it's coming from their end or mine. I haven't figured that out yet.
Do it before work, after you get off work. You could do it. You could do it like that. Well, that's how they do it in New York. That's probably why y'all messed up.
We're not New York.
Well, that's why y'all messed up the way you are.
Assault or something got shot. They're doing paperwork right now.
Okay. All right. Well.
So they're typing.
Okay,
so
typing.
You're taking away
So.
their time typing.
I'm not taking nobody from nobody. I'm noticing. Right. Okay, cool. So one car here, right? So one car does the center. She's the only one involved. You didn't give me your badge. You didn't give me your badge number, by the way. Okay, so it's Nigel. See?
Yeah, it's not just. Yeah, you're right. That's part of their job. And if there's people down there selling crack, I'm sure that's what a narcotics unit's for. They're probably pulling surveillance and maybe doing a controlled buy, and they don't want these guys showing up and ruining it. So these guys really just don't know much about anything. So I understand they got to get their content.
Officer Wynn.
Officer Wayne.
Yes.
See?
45787. He's
Okay.
giving his. Do you need anything else, sir?
No, that's it. I just want you guys to start doing the job. All right? Because I will call you supervisor next. All right. You see? That's how you handle tyrants. People that don't work. Look at them. St. PPD in the house. So they stop somebody. That's how they know that they can't violate. You gotta stay 12 to 14 feet away. You can't talk to investigations. You can't do nothing like that. You see? Once you know your law, you really can't be messed with. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta let these people know. Because tyrants are not gonna be tolerated. Tyrants will not be tolerated in St. Petersburg. Because I'm gonna put a stop to that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be 14 feet away. And this is a public easement right here. See this public easement? This public easement right here? Can't do a motherfucking thing. There you go. See, I keep it 100. I don't play no games. I ain't gonna be all nice on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be. Let's zoom in on this little. He looks like a massive tyrant. This guy here. Woo! There you go. There you go. All right. There we go. You gotta do it. I would love somebody to tell me something. Yeah, baby. Let's get it. That's educate, people. Educate. Not strangulate.
Educate. Okay.
Not strangulate. Educate. There we go. St. PPD in the house. There you go. That's car license plate number.
Yeah, yeah. Chili must be his freaking lawyer.
X-ray Foxtrot 2259er. Loyalty, integrity, and honor. That's only like 2% of the whole goddamn department. And then we got the license plate down here. You see, people, you take their shit and you know your law, they can't fuck with you. X-ray Echo 2620. There you go. This is gonna be highlighted. You see, when you know your law and you know they can't mess with you, see, they don't say Jack Daniels. Yo, Flex, I'm telling you, Flex, send it to your boys, let them know in Kentucky they can't be playing them games. You can't be playing games around here.
Yeah, you might have some video problems with this one. I don't know why. Could have been from the download. Yeah, we might have problems with this one.
No issues. Dude just fucked up and they stopped him. They gave him a reason. Once you give a reason, when you give a reason, can't do shit. You gotta be quiet. Shut your mouth. Because you just messed up and now they're gonna do what they're gonna do. The tyrants are gonna put you in prison, or they're gonna take your license, or they're gonna lock you up. Period. End of story. So you remember, when you go out there in the street, make sure you got your license. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got your seatbelt on. Make sure you talk properly. I know I'll be talking crazy, but if I was talking to a police officer right now, I know exactly how to treat him. It depends on the police officer. If he's professional, you treat him professional. If he's a tyrant, then you drop the hammer. Like MC Hammer on the St. PPD. See? They're so quiet. They so trained well. Such good boys. Look at them. Good boy. My man locked his car too. He know what time it is. I guess he see me. I guess he see me so cock nasty, so cock gigantic. He closed his doors. So, you know. But again, I want to tell you guys, when you get stopped, come on. License, registration, make sure you ain't on the cell phone, make sure you're Bluetoothing, make sure you're doing all that. Because when they catch you, you're going to jail. They're not here to help you. They're not here to, I just want to be nice. I just want to know how you're doing. No. They're trying to get a case. They're trying to build a case to put you in prison. They're trying to build a case so they can take you.
I don't know why all these audio bombs all of a sudden started. I don't know.
Knock. Did you get that on film?
Yeah, I got it on film.
What's your name and badge number? What's your name? Duran? I don't care what you do.
Why would you strike his camera? Why would you strike his camera?
You slapped my phone out of my hand.
We are out here.
Can I get your?
That's cool. Hey, but you still can't. You can't batter somebody though.
How dare you slap my phone out of my hand? You should have stayed in your car.
Actually, call the city. We'll get a hold of this.
You just assaulted me. What crime did we commit? How dare you slap my phone out of my hand? What's wrong with you? What's wrong?
That's okay. We'll go to the city manager. We'll go to the city manager at the mall. What's your name and badge number?
That's Moran. 8225.
Lauren.
All right, we'll go to the city manager at the mall and have a talk with him.
No,
But go ahead and leave because we are working. Go ahead and leave. And there's not going to be any
What, man, your eyes look glossy. Are you on drugs?
She must be on roids or something because she slapped your phone out of your hand.
She slapped the phone out of my hand. Is that roid rage?
I wouldn't put up with this.
Who's coming? So what does that mean?
Is that a threat?
How about community?
We're not doing it. We're on public property.
If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay.
We're on public property.
You're the only one that committed a crime. You just assaulted me, man. You slapped my phone out of my hand. These guys all have it on film. We're just over here investigating. We're policing the community. No, we're policing you. You're the one who got a call about that. These people are out here mourning. You guys are the criminals, not them. What's wrong with you?
That's all right. We'll go to the city manager tomorrow and have a conversation with him. We do. We actually did an interview with him today.
She slapped my phone out of my hand. Can you get her supervisor here, sir? She refuses to identify. He just pulled up.
Okay. Is your body cam rolling?
Yep. Yeah,
Cool.
his body cam's on.
Was your body cam rolling the whole time? Was it?
Turned it on when I got
You just turned it
I
on?
need to file a complaint on my ranch.
Hey, we need to do an on-site complaint.
I got it all on film. She slapped my phone out of my hand. She refused to identify, and she slapped my phone out of my hand. She assaulted me.
Oh, now they're going to
I got
conspire.
5 witnesses here.
We're going to conspire.
How dare you, Lorraine? What's wrong with you? Is she on drugs, sir? Have you been with her all night?
No, sir. I just pulled up a couple minutes.
Where were you before you were here? Did y'all come from the bar?
No, sir.
She must have.
This is a known drug area. Have y'all been doing drugs?
No, sir.
What's your name and badge
Do
number,
you
bud?
mind if we
I already
take a look
identified
around?
myself.
You didn't identify to me.
Not gonna.
Why'd you roll your window up? Are you
It doesn't matter.
You're not getting in my
Wow.
car.
We're not what?
You're not getting in my car.
We're not attempting to get in your car. Why are you projecting?
He said he's wanting to.
I
Y'all
just
look
want to take a
around.
look.
We asked. We're allowed to ask, aren't we?
What's the problem?
We're allowed to ask, aren't we?
You know, we just got a call. We're just
Yeah, we
doing
got
our job.
we got a call on a suspicious vehicle, so we're out here
just doing our
investigating.
job. Just doing our job.
And then
sir.
she comes out and smacks this guy's phone out of his hand.
If you guys would just cooperate.
Focus on that dash cam on car 08708.
Look, we can do this the easy way or the hard
She
way.
battered him, dude.
We can do this one or two ways. We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Are you gonna? Hey, we need to do
Please
a
keep your hands where I can see them.
we need to do an on-site complaint for the batter.
Please keep your hands where I can see them. This woman just assaulted me for no reason.
Thomas, what's your name and badge number, bud?
I want to file a complaint on her. She just assaulted me. I have it on film. She slapped my phone out of my hand. I'm a photographer. I fall under the First Amendment, freedom of the press. You just violated my First Amendment right, and you assaulted me. What's wrong with you?
Your Valley Police Department is up road here.
Yeah, we know where it's at. We were there earlier.
You can make a
I'm
report.
filing a complaint on you, Lorraine. You should have just stayed in your car. How dare you put your hands on me?
She slapped it out of his hand. What, Thomas? What's your name and badge number so we can file a complaint properly with her leadership?
Good. Michael Thomas, 11029.
Are you her watch commander for tonight?
When was the last time she was drug tested?
Why would she batter this gentleman though for being on public sidewalk?
Your complaint is going to be forwarded. Did you want something to write it
I want to do an on-site complaint.
Yeah, we want to do it on the
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure his shoulder's all messed up. That broken arm.
site complaint.
Yeah, we want to do it on the
I mean, she literally hopped out of her vehicle and slapped this gentleman's phone out of his hand and landed on the floor. You know this is up to $1,500 of equipment, right?
What's your reasoning for doing that? Did I break a law? Man, why did you get out of your car and slap my phone out of my hand? What is wrong with you?
That's a good way to create the disdain. Continue the disdain here in Uvalde. That's a good job, Logan.
Yeah, we're just trying to be. We're just trying to interact with our public officials, and I get assaulted. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves.
How do we move this forward?
Well,
We just want to do an on-site complaint. Let me get a business card from you.
I don't carry the business card. You have my name and
What DPS station does she work out of? Because I'm gonna need the information to file the complaint properly. I like to do written complaints, formal complaints, follow up. This isn't a joke, dude. She slapped the guy's phone out of his hand. That's a battery.
nobody's laughing.
But that's a battery. Had I done that to you, what would have happened?
I mean,
I'd be in cuffs.
She may not like the First Amendment, but she doesn't have the right to slap my phone out of her hands. you don't like it, move to China, Loran.
We're gonna get your number.
Thank you.
That's unsatisfactory. Like, look, you guys are here to do a job, right?
Yeah.
And obviously it's not to create more disdain between the public here and community, right?
All I wanted to tell her is that she's a
Y'all don't think y'all have done it, the lack of what y'all have done is enough?
and keeping us
What was
pesky
the-
citizens off the
What's the satisfactory?
and not doing nothing.
I didn't
And she
understand.
slapped my phone out of my
The fact that she battered this gentleman. Not only did she batter him, but she violated his First Amendment right. And then if she told you something over there, that's conspiracy. That's 18 USC Title 18, 242 and 241. 41 to conspiracy, 42 for deprivation of rights. It's also a violation of Texas Penal Code 39.03, official oppression.
We're gonna get you the number for your complaint, sir.
Do you guys not like freedom? Honestly, Thomas, I'm talking to you. Do you not like freedom?
We're gonna get you the information you need for your.
But that's not what I asked. Do you guys not like people that run around and are free?
You do not have to give your ID unless you've been.
She slapped this gentleman's her phone out of his hand. There's 5 witnesses, man.
Nobody's stopping you.
Yeah.
Good Lord,
You do
dude.
not have to give ID in the state of Texas unless you've been arrested for a crime. That's Texas Penal Code 38.02. And she demands that I give my ID.
I'm on foul mouth veteran.
Repeat, please.
Foul mouth veteran, FOULMOUTH veteran on YouTube. Foul mouth veteran.
So y'all have some
Our rights, and you guys
Oh, yeah.
don't know what our
Oh, yeah.
rights are. You should be ashamed of yourself. All of you.
And this is the
I
exact
bet
stuff
you
that
don't
we're
even know
talking
the
about.
first
She slapped her hands. It's
I
like,
have a lot of friends as auditors. We came at the perfect time with y'all.
this is ridiculous. You, like, she, is your phone shattered?
The first law, man. Come on.
Did she shatter your screen? Let me see your screen.
I do have a crack.
Holy smoke. Hey, Thomas, hold on. Thomas,
I just want to make sure if you look over and you see this dark object, I'm not carrying a weapon. I didn't see anything.
Thomas,
No, I mean, I'm
look.
just making sure.
You want to do an investigation, Thomas? Look at this gentleman's screen. No, seriously, dude. Look at this gentleman's screen, dude. Look at his screen.
Right here, this is the complaints that how our agency does them. You can either do it through email or call that number right there, and that's in Austin. That's our main headquarters in Austin, where all the complaints go to.
Good. I live close to Austin. What are we going to do about this gentleman's screen? Look at this, dude.
Look at that. Look at all the cracks in it.
It's smacked here, clear on the floor.
We're going to look into it.
Look into it. This man needs to get paid.
We're not going to pay him out of our pocket. We'll look into it. Okay?
That is absurd, dude.
Look, if you guys can tell me what the First Amendment is,
I want to know what the first 5 elements of the First Amendment are.
we'll squash this.
Yeah, I kind of wonder that myself. I don't know, man. The way that the trooper knocked it out of her hand, it was probably for a good reason. But like I said, man, these city councils, they're so afraid. They probably will buy him a brand new freaking iPhone.
Watch this thing right here if you guys can tell me what the First Amendment is.
Oh yeah. What is the 10th?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
When was the Bill of Rights ratified?
They can't do it.
Sir,
It's the only reason I mentioned it. There's
we're
5
going to
elements
give
in
him
the
the
First
same
Amendment.
information
They
we
can
go
never come
do.
up with it.
Dude, look at what that lady did to this gentleman's phone. Did she go over there and lie to you and say she didn't smack the phone out of his hand?
I got to report it to my boss. So as soon as he gets that information that you have, I'm going to report this to my boss.
That's absurd.
She slapped my phone out.
Thomas, that is absurd. She just broke that gentleman's phone because she didn't like him exercising his God-given rights, protected by the Bill of Rights and the Constitution of the United States.
Okay.
That is absurd.
Yeah, back to freaking.
The amount of failure with
people
law
giving you
enforcement is
rights
ridiculous here.
I don't know.
Nowadays, this is what we can expect.
I really don't know why some of the downloads.
Hey, be careful, because these guys will send guys to follow you.
What we're doing right now also falls under the First Amendment. It's called
Hmm. problems with these downloads. I don't know. These are brand new downloader. Well, different program than I did before. So I'm thinking that might have had something to do with it. I don't know. I'll try to get it up here. I'll try to get it fixed as quick as I can. If not, you know, it was going to be a short live anyways, because after I got my brand new computer, I got so much work to do and getting things transferred. So some of my settings might not be as good as they were before. Some might be better. I don't know. I got a lot of, you know how it goes. You got a lot of playing around to do. So let's see if I can get up here.
Man, Gibbs, we were doing so great, man. You know, we were almost there. You're almost there. Hey, I'm gonna take about 45 seconds to walk out the door, and I'll still give you 45-second chance. None? Gibbs, we were doing so good, bud. We were doing so good. What about you, sir? Can we get a name and badge number?
For what?
Just for record. Aren't you supposed to identify yourself?
Yeah.
Cool.
But we don't got nothing to talk about.
Come on, Lieutenant.
Have a good day, sir.
Come on, Lieutenant.
Have a good day.
Rundless.
Rundles.
Rundles. Come on, Lieutenant. Come on, man. Lieutenant. Oh, man. Somebody, right? Somebody wants to be professional today. What about you, sir?
Hey,
You want to be professional today? Reyes? No badge number? Come on, man. You guys are a direct representation of the Tarrant County Sheriff's Department. When I put on a uniform and was working for the Army, I was a direct representation for the military. That doesn't mean anything to you guys? Maybe that's why there's disdain between the public and the Sheriff's Department. Think about that, guys. You swear an oath for a reason. Hey, you have a good day, sir. Oh, let me get that for you, man. Yes, ma'am. All right, well, Rundless, I think his name was Rundless. Rundless, Lieutenant, whoever that lieutenant was. Let's see what we got here. Oh, man, they're still pushing this? That's been over. That's been over. Crotus? What's your badge number, Crotus?
I need to pull some records when I was in jail. Sure. I need to pull the records of the time when I was booked into jail and when I was booked out. I just ran into old Jeff Gray outside.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He got his car and left.
Oh, man. Hey, Mr. Crotus, you want to identify yourself to me? Crowdis. I'm sorry, I butchered that. What's your badge number? Officer Crowdis, your badge number? To identify yourself properly to your department. I don't know how many Crowdis there are in the department.
Well, there's only one.
You don't want to give me your badge number?
No.
Why not?
Why should I?
Because you're supposed to. It's being professional.
No, sir.
Yeah. Why not? If I was in it, I'd do it. Come on, man. Look, you're a direct representation of that department. When I put on the uniform, I was a direct representation of the military. So I carried myself in such a professional manner that I didn't discredit that uniform or what it stood for. You don't want to do the same? All right, Crowdis, I gave you an opportunity, bud. Hey, man. Hey, you have a good day, bud. Thank you. What's up, man? Hey, check out Foul Mouth Veteran on YouTube. I do government accountability.
Yeah, they said
Foul Mouth Veteran.
Somewhere else.
Foul Mouth Veteran. Yeah, you ever heard that saying, cussing like a sailor? Yeah, kind of a play on words. You see how I handle myself pretty professionally? That's why I had to play on words. Because I don't go around cussing people out and doing all that stuff. I like to carry myself in a manner to where I can get the information that's requested. You know, you get more bees with honey than you do vinegar, right? So, but they're still reluctant, you know? So.
They're the ones who set the bonds with the judge.
Yeah, that's me, crazy white guy. Even though I'm not white, I'm Hispanic. Hey, it was good talking to you.
Yeah, it's kind of strange that they do their bonds because
All right, no
bond states you have 70
Oh, he locked it.
bond.
Oh,
But I was held for 45 days.
all right.
Violation of my due process.
Yeah, it's true, man. These guys are crybabies and whiners and cop callers. I don't get it. In their community, you know, they write themselves off as, you know, I don't know, against the man and gangsters and all this shit. Man, they're freaking sissies. Look at them. Calling the cops. They're all sissies.
Jail administration. It's locked. Yeah. All right, cool. Whatever. All right, well, it is what it is. You get some professional, you get some don't. I mean, we had the same in the military as well, so you know, not everybody wants to bring credit upon their unit or the uniform they put on. You know, they like the disdain between the public. So if that's what they want to create, then they can create that. That's pretty shitty. I guess Tarrant County just has an issue with communicating with the people. I mean, I don't get it.
That car wasn't parked there earlier.
I can call whoever they want.
Yeah, they called the police. So.
They can call whoever they want. What's up, bud? How's your day?
All right, well, there's only like 1 more minute left. It was going to be a short live anyways because, like I said, it was a brand new computer and I had so much work to do as far as transferring a bunch of work stuff and this and that. So I wasn't going to stay on long. Today was like more like another trial and error. I'll probably have to do a few more adjustments. I'll try to get back on in a couple more days. You know, we never have big crowds. I don't think I really want big crowds, but we might have small crowds, but I think we got the coolest and the crazy. I'll tell you. I think we got a crazy ass crowd that shows up to my shows. I tell you. Other than that, I want to say thank you to the people that did show up. Other than that, we're gonna peace out. We'll do like we always do, man. We'll leave the show with some good music. You know, you'll never hear no hip hop here. Well, unless it's on some of these clowns' videos. But I do my best to, forward line and stuff like that. So other than that, I want to say thank you. Peace out. Have a good night. I'll see you now. Yeah, there's a lot of people down there, man. Believe me, everybody's going. Everybody's going. All right, you guys, peace out, man. All right.